I suck. You suck. We all kind of suck. Everything kind of sucks in some ways. I get it, but let's not start with suck. Let's talk about how we're all really good in many ways. I'm great at lots of things. You're great at lots of things. Tools, systems, companies, everyone is great at lots of things. When we have to give feedback, we need to not start with the negative of you suck because it can really hurt people who are working really hard at things. It can hurt their feelings. You know, there are lots of people that work nights, weekends, crazy hours to deliver for you, for me, for everyone. And if we don't give feedback in a positive way, it can have a real detrimental effect on not just their mental state, but their health too. This video is a response to some really challenging feedback I heard someone I know and care about, and frankly, I bet you know and care about too, has been receiving of late. And so, creating this video specifically to help people provide feedback in a constructive manner, so that we can just kind of do better when we're working together. Okay. Like and share this content with your friends, family, all that stuff. I mean, because frankly, this is just in general, this is all about feedback. It's not specific to one platform or tool. I'm going to be talking and using Microsoft Fabric as a reference, but you can kind of use this for anything. Okay. So let's talk about how we do feedback. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. It's like I never did this before. All right. And when you're providing feedback, be specific. All right. Highlight exactly what feature or aspect that you would enjoy if someone did something differently or there was something that was different, right? Be very specific, but do it in a positive manner, right? Like you don't go in like everything sucks. Well, that doesn't help, right? And even, hey, this feature sucks is not super helpful. It's like we want to be specific about what it is that you would like to see change. For example, I just did a video on I would like to see fabric scaling capabilities out there, and I tried to incorporate a lot of these ideas into it. Right? It wasn't just like fabric compute sucks and I don't like it. It was, hey, there's one aspect I think we need some help on. Okay, so when you're trying to provide some feedback, be specific with people to help them understand what exactly it is that needs to be done. Next thing, be very clear in your language so that you're not all over the board, and it's easy for the person who's hearing this information to take it and understand what they can do with it. Right. The rule of thumb I like to think of is like, can I figure out what it is you would like me to do if I walked away? Could a developer do something with this, or would that person know? And frankly, sometimes it makes good sense to like drop these notes and asks into like Copilot or ChatGPT or Grok or whatever AI tool that you use, and say, "Hey, I want to make sure that I've got really clear language on this feedback." Take some time. Take it only takes a minute or two or even a few seconds to help clarify your thoughts and ideas, so that if you're providing feedback, the whole point of the feedback is that you want someone to do something afterwards. So take a little time to clarify your language. Okay. Next, be very specific in providing examples of how or where you would use that, or examples of the item that you're talking about. Don't muddy the waters with gee or kind ofs, or be very specific, right? In this situation, this is what happened. Or in this situation, I could use this feature to do, this other thing, right? Be very specific, and frankly, that's why a lot of the best feedback comes from like real world examples, so that you can actually relate to specific situations. Okay. The other advantage there is you might be thinking about that situation wrong, and someone could say, "Oh, hey, I know you asked for A. Why don't you just do B right now? See how easy B is, right?" That could be a very legitimate thing, right? And the next thing, acknowledge improvements when and where you see them, right? Especially a lot of times you're given to feedback to someone that you, hopefully it's not someone you've never interacted with. Um, or on something that you don't have any experience with, right? Like you want to be able to acknowledge where there are improvements, where things are happening. Like again, we're related to Microsoft Fabric, so like, hey, they've got this steady stream of updates each and every month where they make the products and experiences better. Call that stuff out. Acknowledge what changes have been made and what helped them. That kind of piggybacks into this next idea of like be thoughtful when you make your suggestions. Again, we want our suggestions and our feedback to be heard and well received by people so that those people then do something with it. So, I mean, this goes back to like pair your pair your a compliment with whatever your constructive idea is. So, for example, I really like bursting and smoothing in Fabric because it greatly reduces the need for customers to need a scale feature or have to worry about managing scale or having to worry about manage those additional costs. It just works as is. That's awesome. Along with that, there are situations where a scale feature would be very beneficial. I would really like to see scaling in Fabric get added in because of that, right? So if you don't know Fabric, it doesn't mean as much, but not many people watch my content who don't know Fabric. So, um, but look at how we can piggyback these things together. Say, hey, I really like what you've done here. Consider expanding and adding in this piece of functionality, right? Now, and then the last thing here is express gratitude for how grateful you are for the hard work that people are doing on this. Literally, every person who's reading your feedback is a person. They have hopes, they have dreams, they've got nightmares, they've got panic attacks, they've got issues that they struggle with too. Be mindful that you don't know how well or poorly any of this stuff will be received. So you want to make sure that you take the time to be grateful that they're even listening to you. And don't get away with, oh, it's their job. They should just go ahead and do that. That's a real callous, careless thing to say and do because even though it's someone's job, there are people that there are people that have killed themselves today because of something that's happened in the workplace, and you don't want to be one of the people that contributed to that type of thing, or I don't. And frankly, I'd like to think that I'd like to think that you don't want to be that person either. So uh, let's be mindful and grateful to the people that we interact with. All right, as I said, I'm making this video because of a situation I heard about today, and there's an individual out there. I'm not going to name names, but they're hurting really right now, and I want you to know because I'm talking to you. Uh, I love you. I know this community loves you. Um, oh gosh, keep doing what you're doing, and this is for anyone who's going through a tough time. We love you. You are a human. You are a child of God, right? Like you're a good being. We love you. We care about you. And when you're struggling, reach out for help. And when people come to help you, be there to be accepting of their help, right? But please let us know how we can help you. We're happy to be in this community together where we do work so well together. But let's see what we could do to help each other out and be grateful and mindful. I'm grateful for you for sitting here and listening to me ramble for, oh my gosh, 10 minutes about how you asked for something, but it really was moving on my heart and I wanted to get this out there and hopefully we can just build a better place and a better world if we all just help each other out a little more. All right. You have the best day ever and specifically to the person who's triggering this video. I hope you're doing better. I hope you remember that every day that we're breathing is the best possible day. All right? You take care. Peace. If you need help on the technical front, I should mention this video is not sponsored by Baker Tilly. I work at Baker Tilly. We help people with stuff. You can go get help over at bakertilly.com/digital. Ask for help. Say I get you there. You're happy to help you out. You'll know if you watch these videos to this point. I believe in you. I know you can do this stuff. There's videos here that will help you. The only part is if you need help, because every once in a while, everybody needs help.